everyone, it's Gail here. It is Monday, it's just after 5. I'm live at 5 with the Ignite show again in what has been an incredibly busy day. So I am currently running my How to Lead with Impact challenge. We've got about 250 people taking part. The group's kind of getting underway at this point. So the first task is out. Just got a little email there. I think that means I usually get an email saying I'm live on YouTube once I've gone live, but it was something else. Yeah, we've got about 250 people taking part. The first task came out this morning at 6 o'clock. I did my first live last night in the group, just getting everyone set up for success. And I've got quite a few questions coming in from people today as well, which I'm going to be answering and going through in my live tonight at 8 o'clock. So if you are watching this and you're taking part in my challenge, then I will see you in there tonight at 8 o'clock as well. And if you're not in my challenge, you are too late to get in now because registration is closed. So you can no longer sign up for my challenge unless you want to take part in my next challenge, which is March next year, March 2021. However, what you can do is you can still sign up for my masterclass that I am running on Monday night. So Monday, the 7th of December, there is going to be, or I will be hosting a masterclass on the 5 ways to lead, the 5 ways to make an impact as a leader in tech. So that is happening on Monday night, and be welcome to join me. The link to register for that is in this post. So tonight, what I thought I would talk about is this was something that came up on my live last night in my challenge group. And I just thought I would talk about it on the Ignite show today, because I thought, you know what, this is something that I think a lot of people struggle with. And so the thing is, it's about your credibility as a leader when you are not a technical expert, or when you are not a subject matter expert in the area that you are leading. And now I'm not saying that having no technical expertise at all, I'm not saying that you don't need to have any technical expertise at all, or any subject matter expertise at all in the area that you're leading. You know, it can be helpful, but what I'm going to share with you is it isn't essential. And the reason that I'm saying that is because I have been in that situation before as a leader. So when I think back on my career and when I progressed through the ranks, the more senior you become and the more you take on, the less likely it is that you're going to be a technical expert or a subject matter expert in the area that you are leading. It's just not possible. So the more senior you become, it becomes less and less possible to continue to be the subject matter expert. So I think when you step into a leadership role for the first time, so you might be in a team and then be asked to lead the team that you were in before, and it would make sense that you will still be a subject matter expert at that point, and that's reasonable. But at some point, you might then get asked to take on something else. And it's important to remember that you don't have to be the subject matter expert in an area in order to lead a team. And this is something that, I used to worry about. So when I was first promoted, so when I started leading teams, I was always the technical expert. So not technical as such, because I'm not a technical person, but I was always the subject matter expert. So I always knew, I was always in an area where I had expertise, where I had done the job before. I knew how to do it better than anybody else. And so therefore I felt comfortable and credible in stepping up and leading that area, because I knew it and understood it better than anyone. So it made sense for me to lead it. However, what tends to happen, and certainly this is true for me, is that once you've done that, you then get asked to do something else. So what that looked like for me was, I very much come from a customer service background. So I for a lot of my career, I worked in customer service, leading customer service, managing customer service, delivering customer support, but particularly on the service side of the business, working with sales teams, working with clients, and just sorting out things that became problems, making problems go away. That was my job. But when I was promoted to a senior manager, So I'd been managing customer service for a long time, both when I worked for Adobe and in previous roles as well in other organizations. But when I was promoted to a senior manager, I was asked to take on a completely different part of the business. So I was asked to take on technical support. Now, I know nothing. I am the least technical person on the planet, right? So when it comes to software and delivering technical support, I'm the last person, the absolute last person that you want to come to and ask for help. And so one of my big fears was, how am I meant, how can I be credible? How can I be credible in front of this audience? How can I be credible with people who are more technical than me, who understand the technology better than I do, who can speak about the technology better than I can, who almost in some ways speak a completely different language than I do, because they just understand the whole technical side of it and I don't. And that was something that I grappled with for a while and stressed about for a while, until I realized that I was focusing on the wrong thing, because I was so focused on what I didn't have that I was forgetting to focus on what I did have. And the skill that I had was that I understood clients, I understood customers, I understood where customers got frustrated. I knew and understood why customers might be unhappy. I knew what their experience was like. And I spoke to customers, I spoke to customers a lot. And so I was in a unique position to be able to bring that experience back into the business, into the organization, and be an advocate for customers on the inside of the organization. That can never be underestimated. And I didn't realize that until someone pointed it out to me. And I figured out, actually, do you know what? This is how I add value. I add value by being an advocate for the customer on the inside of the organization, by going out and speaking to customers, listening to customers, knowing what their pain points are, knowing where they're struggling, and representing that back inside the organization, whether that is with technical teams, product teams, engineering teams, whatever team it was. But that was the thing. It was about being the customer voice inside the organization. And someone once told me, a wise man once said, I've never forgotten this, when I was going for promotion, I think it actually might have been when I was moving from senior manager to director. And again, struggling with self-doubt, imposter syndrome, all of that, who am I to become a director? How am I going to have credibility? Can I step into this role? Can I step into this title? And that was the lesson that, was shared with me, was, it's not about the technology, and actually it's not about me either. It is always about the customer. It's always about, where's the customer in all of this? What's the customer voice? And let that be our guide, and let that drive our strategy. So as long as you are speaking on behalf of the customer, you're always going to be strategic. You're always going to be credible, no matter how technical the people are around you. And often it's your role as a non-technical person to be that conduit and to point out those things and to remind everybody around you who is technical that there's a customer in the middle of all of this. And let's just circle back on, what is the customer experience? Where is the customer in all of this? Can we remember the customer? What impact is this going to have on our customer? What will our customers think of this? What is the customer journey? What is the customer experience? Because ultimately that is what is important. And so as long as you can remember to focus on that, right, you will be fine. So that is my little message for you tonight. Just a quick one tonight, because I am right in the middle of delivering my challenge, and I need to get back and review some of the comments that have been posted today from the task that I set earlier on this morning. So I'm going to go and do that. However, quick reminder, I am running a masterclass on the 7th of December at 7 o'clock. It is virtual, online, and if you would like to do that, you are very welcome to join me. The link for that is in the comments. You need to register. It's free to register, but you need to register. It's at 7 o'clock on Monday night UK time, and I will be taking you through the five ways that you can lead with more impact in tech And I'll also be sharing with you some insights into my program. So my Ignite Mastermind, the doors of which will be opening in the next couple of days. So I always have a short window where you can join my program. So I will be giving you a little bit more insight into that as well. And I will be sharing the prizes for my challenge that I'm running at the moment. So looking forward to doing that on Monday night. Hope you can join me. If you are watching this on replay, hashtag replay, let me know if you have any questions. And I will speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.